Hey everyone, Chris here from Brick Players Union, and this is LEGO City Update number 5. And new to the city this month is my MOC City Museum Modular building. I've also added a few public telephones, a couple of fire hydrants, and some lampposts to the central park. So let's take a look. So of course the biggest addition to the city this month is my MOC City Museum Modular building, which is based on the main branch of the public library in my hometown. Now, I've always been a fan of architecture, and I've always liked the design of this building in particular, so back when I was planning what buildings I wanted to build for my city, this one was near the top of the list. Now, at first, when I built this MOC, I was going to make it a library, but after I built it, the more I looked at it, it kind of reminded me more of a museum than a library. In fact, certain elements reminded me of the museum from set 60008, the museum break-in set from back in 2013. So in the end, I decided to make it a museum because I thought that a museum would be more versatile, allowing me to change up the interior from time to time with different exhibits and different displays, things like that. So I decided the first exhibit would be from ancient Egypt, and I brought out one of my old sets from back in 2011, set 7326, The Rise of the Sphinx, from the Pharaoh's Quest theme to celebrate the grand opening. Now, I will be releasing a separate video for this MOC where I'll go into the museum in much more detail both inside and out. So for now, let's move on and take a look at some of the other changes I made to the city this month. Now, even though nowadays just about everyone has a cell phone, I believe public phones still serve a purpose, so I built a few different styles and placed them throughout my LEGO city. Now the first one is a simple standalone payphone that is still fairly common. It has a small and compact design, so I placed one on the sidewalk outside of the Parisian restaurant and another one on the sidewalk outside of the Grand Emporium. Next is a standard American-style phone booth, which were commonly used into the 1970s until they were replaced with the standalone versions like I just showed you. Now, this one's a little bit bigger, obviously, so I'm not exactly sure where I can place this one where it's not going to be too big and too overbearing. And finally, I built a classic red British-style phone booth, which are instantly recognizable and I always personally thought were really cool. Now, the design of this booth is very similar to the dark gray American-style booth I just showed you, and just like the American-style phone booth, I'm not really sure where I want to place this one in the downtown either, so I think I'm going to wait until I have a few more modular buildings in place and then see where they fit in without being too overbearing and taking up too much sidewalk space. I also added a few fire hydrants to the downtown. The first one is a simple design with one hose hookup, and I placed that one on the corner of the Parisian restaurant. And the second hydrant adds a second nozzle to the opposite side and is on the corner of the Grand Emporium. I also added some lampposts to light up the central park at night. I used the fancier pre-molded posts with the 2x2 base in black, and I used a transparent yellow 1x1 cone for the light itself. And I'm experimenting with 4 different styles for the lampshades. The first style is a 2x2 round dome style lampshade. The second style is a flatter 2x2 satellite dish. The third style is a flatter 3x3 satellite dish. And the fourth style is a flatter 4x4 satellite dish. Now, like I said, I am experimenting with these different styles, so I'm still undecided as to which one I'm going to pick for my final design, so I'd appreciate it if you guys would leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think looks best. And before we leave the Central Park, we can see that the commemorative tree has grown a little bit since my last update as well. So, that's it for all the changes that I made to the city for this month. As always, construction will continue with at least one new modular building planned for next month, and some other changes as well. So, if you like this video, you can let me know by giving me a thumbs up down below. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do. That is always greatly appreciated. And if you have a minute before you go, please leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think. I'd also like to give a shout out to The Lego Room, Crazy Hamburger Productions, Ingrid Wynn, and the Basic Brick, who all have their own YouTube channels and they do really great work. So after you watch a bunch more of my videos, be sure to go and check out their channels and show them some love and support as well. And one final note, I recently created an Instagram page, so feel free to go check me out over there at Brick Players Union. And on that note, I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.